In today's job, I'm gonna show you how to change your bad looking banister and handrail into something better looking and safer. So one of the reasons I'm doing this job is not only to change the look of it, but this house is gonna be Airbnb, and my client Kathy, she said we've got to protect this because it's quite dangerous for kids and toddlers, you know, so we've got to change it into proper banister, handrail and spindles. And this is today's job. It's gonna be probably more than a day's job because there's multiple projects here in this house. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with removing this, and luckily someone's done a dodgy job. What I mean is very simple fixing, so it will also be very simple to remove this. Just few screws, metal bracket, this comes off, the same over here. So these two pieces come off, this will come off as well. And we're gonna install a new handrail with spindles. So this is the job. Also, what we're gonna do later, when it's all done, we're gonna paint this little hallway, landing, and also we're gonna sand the steps and paint them as well. This is we've decided, my client decided we're keeping this, so we're not changing it. We could change it later in the future, but for now the job is to do it only on that landing. And yeah, and this is the job. Possibly we're gonna fit a worktop here. We're still deciding what we're gonna do here, but changing that banister and then sanding down that woodwork and painting it. And also we're gonna paint this wall. There must have been some accident with coffee or tea, because it looks like a disaster. So we gotta stain block it. I don't think emulsion will cover coffee stains, so we're gonna tackle it straight away with stain block and then 2 coats of emulsion. And also one little job is, there was a company who's done the flooring, which looks great, but what's not looking great and is that there's this gas pipes. Maybe you can see it, gas pipes, and you can see under the staircase. So what I propose to Kathy is I'm gonna cut like a wooden pieces and fit it and block these two steps. So somewhere here I'm gonna block it. I'm still thinking how to do it, but we're gonna block it with some even MDF and paint the staircase in the paint, and all together should blend in and look like one nice piece. But that's the job. We're gonna do this staircase. We're gonna keep these open as this was the wish of my client. So I just fulfill the wish, I'll just do the job. We could block it in the future, but yeah, it seems like the gap is not that big, so nothing dangerous should ever happen here. But that's how it looks from here, and that's the job we're gonna tackle in a minute. I also wanted to show you that the new handrail spindle set. So this is how it looks. It's quite simple. So this is the bottom bit, and then you got the top bit. And what you do is, maybe I can put the camera here. And on that bottom bit, you put the spindle. It's like perfectly, it fits perfectly. The spindle goes there, and the same it slots on the top where the handrail is. It's like there. There you go. And you have that wooden strip and you just do the spacers. You slot it in, you slot that spacer and you pin it with a nail gun and you cut it and you do another spindle there and another, and you continue with the whole like spindles, yeah, next to just spacer and a spindle, spacer and a spindle. So yeah, so this is the job, and hopefully it's gonna take don't know, 2 days. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, that's the job, and I'm gonna film some more footage while I'm doing it, so stay tuned. got that bottom part of the staircase, banister, spindle set fixed. So let me show you how it looks. I got nice timber. I've done the routing here. I've decided not to go fully to the bottom of that thickness of the floor, also because it gives a bit of more space for the head, you know, when you walk down. And yeah, it's not that chunky, but it's solid enough to hold the staircase, that spindle set. So we've got this cut to the side. This is not fixed yet, because I want to measure where the spindle is going to be and fix it under the spindle. So I've measured up, and it's roughly 8 spindles here and 4 here. The gap is 100 mil, 101 mil, in between 100.7. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fix 8 spindles and keep spacers in between. So let me show you. So this is how it's gonna look. Sorry. We got that thingy here, that spacer, that's 101 mil, and that's where the first is gonna go. Then we've got that spindle, and it's gonna slot here. So that's one, and we're gonna see in a minute if it's exactly symmetrical. So let's keep it fixed loose. One. Let's see how visually it looks. Alright, that's looking perfect. It's exactly 8 spindles with equal gaps. So what we need to do as well now, we're going to measure up where the handrail is going to be, because the spindles are too long, and we're going to shorten spindles from top and bottom equally, because they have these grooved edge, and we want that grooved edge to be in the middle. So the top and bottom has to be trimmed. So the middle is in the middle, right? So yeah, that looks good. So we're gonna go down, trim them, and then we can trim get focus on the handrail.